Hello everyone, this is Shivani and welcome back to my channel Lit Fun. In the previous video, we started with the topic pronouns and we discussed three of its types that were personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns and possessive pronouns. Today we are going to complete that topic, so stay tuned. So as you all know that pronouns are considered as substitute of nouns. I, he, she, it, they are all types of pronouns. Now in this video we are going to discuss reflexive and emphatic pronouns. As you can see on the board, myself, himself, herself, themselves, ourselves are the examples of both reflexive and emphatic pronouns. Now the question arises, when the same words are the part of both the pronouns, then what is the difference between the two? Let me tell you with an example. Let's suppose I take an example. Rajiv completed all the work himself. And here I write Rajiv himself completed all the work. Now, can you tell the difference between the two? Look closely, it's not that difficult. Let me tell you. See here, we have the word Rajiv, who is what? A subject, or you can say doer of the action. And then what is the pronoun? Himself. So you can see that in between subject and the pronoun there is a lot of gap. In between we also have the verb. So the doer of the action and the pronoun are separated by the other words, by the other parts of speech. Whereas in emphatic pronoun, this is the subject and just after that we have the pronoun. So both the subject and the pronoun are coming together. What is the word hidden in emphatic? It is emphasis. So when we emphasize on the fact that the work was done by that particular person, it is known as emphatic pronoun. Try to relate it with the Hindi translation. राजीव ने काम खुद कंप्लीट किया. राजीव ने खुद काम कंप्लीट किया. In the second sentence, we are giving more emphasis that Rajiv himself completed the work. So when the subject and the pronoun comes together, it becomes the example of emphatic pronoun. One more thing that you need to take care of, sometimes we write themself. We make this common mistake, or we write ourself, which is absolutely wrong. Them and are the plurals, and with plurals we will write selves, themselves, ourselves, not just self. Alright, I hope that's clear, and now let's move on to the last part of the pronoun. The last part that we have is relative pronoun. Now in relative pronoun, we use all the WH family words along with that. WH family words plus that. Now the question might arise in your mind that what is the difference between interrogative sentences and relative pronouns? We'll come on to that also. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have the sentence, this is the dress that my mother gifted me on my birthday. Alright, now what is the pronoun here? That. Now you can see that this is the dress is a complete sentence. And then we have another sentence that my mother gifted me on my birthday. In a way, the word that is joining two sentences and it is giving us more information about the noun. We know this is a dress, but what kind of dress? What is the additional information about that dress? That it was gifted by my mother on my birthday. Similarly, you can also say that house belongs to my uncle who now lives in New York. Yeah? So, what is the pronoun here? That is who. And what is the sentence about? That house belongs to my uncle. ये हमारा एक part of the sentence है कि ये घर मेरे uncle का है. And what is the additional information? That my uncle now lives in the New York. So, in relative pronouns, the WH family words or that comes in the middle of the sentence. Whereas you all know that in interrogative sentences, these words occupy the very first position. For example, if we have to convert the same sentence in interrogative, it will become which dress was gifted by your mother, let's say. And then we will end it with a question mark. Similarly, in second case, the sentence could be whom does this house belongs to? And again, it will end with question mark. So here, whom and which are the interrogative pronouns. Now one more thing, can you identify a fault in the first sentence? Anyone? The fault is that the dress is the noun and which is coming exactly just before the noun. So it is not a pronoun, in fact it is an adjective. The right sentence with pronoun would be which is the dress that was gifted by your mother. Alright. So, in brief, when we talk about relative pronouns, WH family words or that comes in the middle of the sentence and it does not end with a question mark. In fact, we have a full stop at the end. And it is used to provide some additional information about the noun. So with this, we come to an end of the pronouns. If you find this video useful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Till then, keep practicing and stay tuned. Bye everyone.